Hello and welcome back to Cali's Collectible Reviews with me, as always, Cali. So, today, carrying on my little Fortnite adventure, today we're going to be taking a look at the amazing Ragnarok. My understanding of this character is basically he's an ice Viking. You start off in one form, and as you gain power as you go through the game. I've not played it. I don't know. But as you play it, he powers up, and eventually he becomes this form. I'm not sure, but if you know more, please let me know in the comments. I don't know anything, so please enlighten me. I don't know. But yeah, so we're gonna jump into the review station right now and take a quick look at this guy. See you there shortly. Bye. Okay, so here we are in the review station. So, as always with my reviews, we'll take a quick look at the box, the accessories, and then the figure. So first, here is a look at the packaging. As you can see, it says Fortnite, 22 moving parts. There's the display stand. Again, I don't use stands. Ragnarok down there. Epic Games. The little QR code, if you want to scan the QR code, be my guest. I don't use it. There's the artwork from the game with Fortnite at the top. Very cool design. Got his name there at the bottom. Again, around this side, that same design. Fortnite and Epic Games. At the top, Fortnite Ragnarok, McFarlane Toys, and again, lovely piece of artwork. Flip around to the back. You get your cross sales, your promotions. I'd love to get my hands on that figure because that one looks really cool. It's not available in my shop at the moment, in the shop that I've been using at the moment. But hopefully, that one shows up soon. Or, you know, with this being an older figure line, maybe I'll have to, like, eBay it or something. But hopefully, I can find it somewhere. You get some more characters there down the bottom. None of those I have. None of those I've picked up. And there you go. That is it for the packaging. On to accessories. We will start with the pickaxe, which I don't know what it's called. If anyone knows its name, shout it out in the comments, but I honestly do not know what that is called. But it's very cool. I love the translucent blue plastic they've used for these pieces. They've used the same kind of thing for his beard on the figure. But there you go. There's that. Wood effect, very nicely done here. Goes down to like a metal point of some sort. There you go. So that's his pickaxe. His weapon of choice is this very lovely and nice, very lovely and nice, sort of custom done shotgun. It's got like little symbols and stuff on it. It's got a sort of a camo print to the wood effect. I may repaint that just straight like brown wood effect. And it's got some ports on the end. The barrels are actually hollow. So, I mean, if you can get some like blast effects that you get from like Marvel figures, maybe see if it'll fit the shotgun. You make it look like it's blasting. I'll actually hold on 2 seconds. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I went and grabbed a blast effect I've got from a from an Iron Man figure, Iron Man Infinity War figure. I'm going to see if this peg here will fit in the shotgun. If it does, it does, but it's loose, unfortunately. So, nah, I mean, a little blob of blue tack on there, I suppose you could kind of fudge it. It's not quite the right shade of blue to match the beard, but it kind of works. I guess you could. If you wanted to, you really could. But anyway, that's the shotgun. For his back bling, looks like teeth of some sort, kind of some sort of fabric. The texture's nice. You can see kind of, get it right up in the camera. You can see the texture work on it. It's very well done. It kind of starts off with like this greyish, brownish kind of colour and fades and gets darker. And you get to this torn bit at the bottom, which looks amazing, by the way. And there's the peg to plug it into his back, which I will show off after we've taken a look at the figure, which we're doing now. So, here is Ragnarok. Here is a close-up. Getting as close as we can. I mean, just look at that detail on that head. The paint on it as well. A little bit of a plastic schmutz right here, but other than that, it's fine. Love the translucent blue. Unfortunately, it does kind of limit, because this is where the neck joint should be, and this is where the head joint is. This part's the head, this is kind of attached to the neck. Because it's this kind of solid blue plastic, you don't really get any movement out of that piece whatsoever. So that definitely hinders articulation. It adds to the look, but I mean, it does really kind of, I mean, that's about as far as he's going to look with this here, unfortunately. So you lose a lot of articulation. But at the same time, I mean, do you really need this guy looking like up at the sky? I mean, if this guy's looking straight at you, you know you're fucked. you know it. But anyway, take some look at some of the details. We got nice spiky arm pad here. This one's bone, but it's got the same kind of spiking detail going down it. I love how it's kind of asymmetrical, but not. You've still got spikes either side, but one's metal and bone. I just love that asymmetry to it. I love when figures do that. Gauntlets, these are solid. So when you're kind of moving the arms, be careful, you will kind of indent your hands a bit with these. Down to the hands. Nice, lovely, big belt buckle. Same this side. I think the arms kind of from here downwards, both sides are the same, just mirrored sculpt. So, there you go. Excuse me. Round to the back, there's the peg hole for the back bling. This strap on the chest does carry all the way around the figure. It's got a horn or, I don't know, something there. I don't know what that's meant to be. Again, not played the game, don't know the character, just love the design. That's all there is to it with this. It's just a brilliant design of an action figure. Big, massive shin guards. Look like aged steel or iron or something. Really cool. And big brown boots. Would have been nice if these straps were painted a different colour, but because it's right on a joint, I can understand why they didn't. So, but there you go. That is Ragnarok. Now, for articulation on this guy, you're supposed to have ball joint here, ball joint at the neck, but as I've just showed, it's so we'll go straight onto the arms. You have got a butterfly joint up here in the shoulder. You can't quite see it because of the pad and everything, but that can shift not really forward, up and down. It can go backwards and forward, sorry, but not up and down. Right. Arm can go that far up before the shoulder pad knocks in, but I'll show you a trick with that in a minute. Can do a full 360, obviously with things getting out of the way. Now, bicep swivel is hidden here by this strap, but this strap is also articulated, so you can actually move the shoulder pad out of the way so you can get a straight up and down arm pose with him, like so. But that does, like I said, shift backwards and forwards. You can see there, look, backwards and forwards. Bicep swivel there. Ratcheted double jointed elbows, which gives you that kind of range of motion. Same both sides. That's like that, yep, see. Wrists are on the same ball joints as the Dark Bomber, so depending on how you have it orientated, you can have up and down, which I have for this guy's orientation because it just works better with him, and it does rotate as well. So that's that. Oh, the armor ruins the upper body articulation. You've got like upper joint and lower joint. As you can see, the armor just gets in the way no matter what you try to do with it. It's just, you can get that far back, that far forward, rotation, and a little bit of side to side action. So not much. And that's all just because of this big bulky armor, but it adds to the look. I'm fine with it. He's not going to be pulling like crazy acrobatic poses. He's just going to be standing there looking like what he is, an absolute tank. So, you know, it doesn't bother me so much. Legs can go that far out. You can go that far forward, that far back. You've got a little bit of rotation up at the hip, but really not much. No thigh rotation. Double jointed knees, which can get you, oh, that far up. Straighten the leg back out. Nothing at the boot. And ankles are on the same sort of ball joints as the wrists. So depending on how you have it orientated, you can either have your left and right or backwards and forwards in this case. And yeah, so to get it to go, like I said, to go left and right, you need to orientate this ball joint to be able to go left and right. So I've just got it in the backwards and forwards. And you've got your toe joint, which also, look, they printed all the CE stuff on the bottom. So there you go. That's Ragnarok. Now, adding his accessories. Back bling. Hole, peg, plug in. Simply done. Like so. Getting the shotgun. As you can see, this hand is molded for a trigger. So we will take the shotgun, thread it through the hand, and there we go. That's one hand up and done. How I like to pose him. Take the pickaxe. Now this can be a little bit tricky. The best thing to do with the hand is, because they're not very forgiving, is to kind of find the thinnest point in the middle and kind of grip it there. It's still tricky to do, but it's easier to do than trying to force the wraps into that position. And then you bring this up and across, rotate that around. Oh, come on, don't fight with me. Wait, we have to do that one under. Poop, I did it wrong way around, sorry, it's my fault, it's my fault. Oh, I should have posed him off camera. There we go. That hand like that. This one up like that. Rotate the shotgun. And there you go. That's how I have him standing on my shelf. Looks rather imposing in my opinion. Time for a quick comparison. There is Ragnarok. And from our previous video, we have my favourite of the waves so far. Oh, I don't know if she'll stand up. Hold that properly. Oh, she's gonna, I'll have to wedge her a little bit. There we go. There he is with Dark Bomber. And as you can see, he's a little bit taller. So, I mean, if you want to scale it with other figures, I don't have anything to hand at the moment, but McFarlane usually go with kind of 7-inch scale. So that's kind of it. But that's my review of Dark Bomber. Stupid girl. That is my review of Ragnarok from the Fortnite McFarlane Toys figures. I'm going to jump out and give you my final thoughts, and I'll speak to you in a second. Bye-bye. Okay, so that was my look at the McFarlane Toys Fortnite Ragnarok figure. Like I said, very impressive figure. I love the sculpt, the paint. It's very impressive. It's just, for me personally, McFarlane are kind of playing catch up on the articulation game. NECA for me, for years, you know, but they're 30 odd points of articulation. It's not overboard and it's not too limited either. And they try to kind of do things that they've upped the game recently, NECA have. So as much as I love these figures, I still think articulation wise, NECA wins hands down. But this, very good figure. If you can find them, I highly recommend picking them up. Even if you're not a fan of the game, you can, like I've been saying all along with these, appreciate beautiful action figures, quite frankly. So, join me next time where I will take a look at the McFarlane Toys Fortnite hybrid figure. Mwah. Love you all. Bye-bye.